Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final 6 weeks of your Leadership Capstone course. And we're going to introduce right now is the didactic component. So we're starting with learning unit number 1, and we'll go through learning unit number 6, which is really the course reflection. So along with this, recall, you do need to complete your hours. It looks like everyone started with practicum module number 1 and completed that. So everyone's been approved to start their clinical hours, and everyone has. So that's a good thing. Some of you have gotten further than others. I know one of you had changed your work schedule to include 4 10-hour days so that you could give yourself and your preceptor one full day a week. I thought that was a great idea. So you do need to complete your 4 practicum modules if you have not already, and your hours. And now we're also adding on. So we're kind of going to go fast and furious. We're adding on the learning unit, which is 2 credits. So for learning unit number 1, we're going to focus on the why. Why are we going to be spending the next 5 weeks focusing on emotional intelligence? Why? Why do nurse leaders even need to learn about EI? Why do nurse leaders need to develop their emotional intelligence? And everyone can develop their emotional intelligence. And why does our author of the textbook consider EI to be a shovel, not a soft skill? So the why, looking at the why of EI starts us on our journey as transformational nurse leaders. So by the end of this unit, you're going to be able to verbalize why we need to learn about and develop EI. You're going to contact me with any questions. And I've posted an announcement already. If you want to talk about your capstone project, you need ideas, whatever it is, send me an email. We can set up a time to chat or to Zoom. And you're going to be able to summarize the course goal, objectives, all of the syllabus, all that's within the syllabus. And I know you've reviewed it, but I recommend that you go over a few of the pages again, such as posted in the announcement. What about the clinical practicum, the class schedule, and the capstone projects? Because those last 6 weeks really goes fast. So I don't want it to get out of control for you. I want you to enjoy the process. So you're going to do a few things. First of all, you're watching this video, and then you're already starting with readings in our text. And please do it in the order. So prologue, okay, read that. I know a lot of times we skip through that. Next, I want you to read the epilogue. Yeah, the very end. Read the epilogue. And then read chapter 1 in your text, and you'll be off to a great start. So those are the readings for the week. And then we have a video that's pretty good. It gives you, what it does well is it gives you the pros and cons of emotional intelligence. It kind of puts it out there clearly and helps you better understand the materials that you're going to go over in your book. Then there's a very short 5-minute video by Simon Sinek. If you've taken Nursing 611, your healthcare finance course, you have read one of his books, you've probably watched a number of the videos, but this is a nice leadership video explained in 5 minutes by Simon. So I think you'll appreciate that as well. There's a short article. Now this article is when I found it, I read it and I really liked it because it was one that helped me understand emotional intelligence in a slightly different way. I like the way they share that emotional intelligence is about being in touch with our own feelings and sensitive to those of others. But at the same time, it comes from a site that I'm not really sure about. Usually, if you have a really strong evidence based type of site, website that you're looking at, clinical information, you're going to be able to click on About Us and know who is overseeing the information. And I wasn't able to access that information. So you can judge this for what it is, but I think this article is one that was helpful to me. So if you don't like the idea of reading from a source that may be questionable, skip it. I just found it helpful, but I always look very closely at the About Us, or I look to see the strength of the websites, and this one is a bit iffy. The next is an optional. It's an EI test, but I think it's a great tool for everyone to just go through, and you can better understand again what emotional intelligence is when you take a survey that has questions that are assessing your emotional intelligence. It gives you a better flavor. This is not the survey that's recommended by our author, because that one is the MSCEIT survey, and it is not available for free. So this one is based on Goleman's 4-quadrant emotional competency or emotional intelligence competency model. So it's still a really neat test. I recommend that you do it. It is not required. Then we're going to end with a discussion board based upon your learning activities. Why do you think it's important for you to learn more about EI and to strengthen your emotional intelligence abilities? And I do hope that after all these learning activities that you do feel it is important to learn and learn more. You may be very skilled already in emotional intelligence, but this is a way to strengthen your abilities. And just share with us how emotionally intelligent you think you are on a scale of 1 to 10. Be truthful. Toot your horn if you feel as though that is one of your skills that you really have strengthened in the past, and you're at a 9 or 10. Share that with us and why. You do not have to give us your results of this test. I just want you to think, reflect on the learning activities, and then share a bit about your own, where you are on a scale of 1 to 10. Only one reply is required for your to reply to a colleague. This is a 2-credit didactic component. So we're off to a good start. I'm going to end this video now. Please don't hesitate to contact me. I think I say that a lot, but and don't wait until you're really feeling a bit confused, perhaps with the capstone project. Reach out and schedule yourself the time so that you're enjoying the process, completing any practical modules, completing your hours, and enjoying the didactic component on emotional intelligence. Thanks.